Hey Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Today I am very excited because you guys know how I love some glow-in-the-dark toys. I lost my mind when these things were revealed last year. I don't remember when it was, if it was at Toy Fair or what, but the first interesting thing is that they are called Skeleton Warriors and not like Mattel's Skeleton Warriors. It's just interesting. Well, and it says trademark right there. So I'm wondering now, does Mattel own Skeleton Warriors? Because that's a whole other toy line that was done by Playmates in the 90s, I think. I had them all at the time because I just absolutely loved them. And while aesthetically these are quite different from those Skeleton Warriors, it's just interesting to see that name. This is the Evil Army of Skeletor. They've been seen before in different versions in the media, and I believe the classics Roton came with a Skeleton Warrior figure, but I did not end up getting that vehicle. I do have the Origins version now, and you can see that review right here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Great, beautiful box art, very Army of Darkness looking up here. And I like that, if you notice, this is just two of the same figure in different colors, which I'm fine with. But if you'll notice, they did the same thing up here in the box art. They didn't vary it up and put designs that don't exist up here in the art, and I really appreciate that. On the side, got one busting up out of the ground. On the other side, just got an arm sticking up there. This is fantastic, and I'm very excited about it. And then on the back of the box, almost a Mattel Creations style bit of box art, with its, rather than having any kind of cross sell or anything, just the big full panel illustration with Skeletor back up on the cliff raising his army of the dead. Pretty incredible. So these came from BigBadToyStore. I don't know that they're a BigBadToyStore exclusive, but they might be. Look at the gloss. I just love the way they do these. It looks so good. All right, let's open these guys up and take a look. And yes, I will be... Well, I have already seen that they glow in the dark very, very nicely, but I'm going to try and make it as dark as I can here in the workshop, and hopefully we'll be able to capture that glow in the dark on video. But if not, I'll just throw up a picture. I've had weird trouble in the past getting glow in the dark stuff to show up. It doesn't always work well, and I don't like using the little UV light that I got unless I absolutely have to. Which I guess I will. Alright, let me flatten that box out. Set that over in my ever-growing pile of recycling. And we've got yet another unique mini-comic, The Bones Beneath. Look at all the Kirby crackle up there. Beautiful. So this is... Oh, it's telling... We've got the origin of the skeletons, like I guess the bodies they came from. Oh man, very cool. We'll be reading that. With that, and here we go, Skeleton Warriors. All the weapon. Now the weapons do not glow in the dark, even though they kind of look like they do. And I gotta tell you, I'm okay with that, because I would rather have... Well, first of all, they're a beautiful green color, which I really like. But I would rather have the weapons have some contrast against the organic material of the Skeleton Warriors. Look, no little plastic ties in here at all, because I guess they knew this was an online-only release. So these didn't need to be as secure as retail releases. And you'll notice Eternians have very, very thick bones. That's pretty funny. Oh, we don't have line art of these guys. They do, so you can, if you want to, you can put little bony legs on one of your other Origins figures. Okay, wait, this is funny. Oh, and you can also just have some of these guys like coming up out of the ground or whatever like that if you so desire. Oh, this is messed up. Is this going to work? It should. The goggles, they do nothing. So, there you go. Oh man, something just broke off on one of these guys. Uh-oh. I don't know where that piece came from. And that's always a hazard of translucent plastics of any kind. I'm not sure where that came from. Let's see. We'll put old He-Man. Oh, I know it didn't come from He-Man. Well, it's not that plastic. It's one of the pieces of translucent plastic. But I don't know what, because we didn't mess with anything. Oh, did it come? No? Oh, now this is... Huh. I don't know where this came from. Well, let's put him back together and see if everything sticks like it's supposed to, and then we'll just throw that in the trash and never think about it again. Which is really the best way to deal with all of life's problems, right? I have no idea where this came from. Huh. We'll just set it to the side. Because everything is fine and intact on this guy right now. The boots, I would imagine, also change out. Or not. That might be... he's got little spindly legs. It's funny, I said it looks like Eternians have extremely thick bones. But, I mean, look at him. Clearly, this guy does have extremely thick bones. So proportionally, that's not that crazy. Alright. Enough goofing around. So portrait-wise, he's got an evil skull. Let's get our other guys out of the way here. He's got an evil skull face, great sculpt. He's got black pits of eyes with little green dots of light deep inside. Cool Viking helmet. Although the funny thing about the helmet is, why does the helmet fit his little skull head so well? Shouldn't it be a lot bigger? But whatever, I don't care. This is Masters of the Universe here. Come on. He's got cool purple detailing on his black armor. Got Skeletor feet, which is kind of funny. Like when Skeletor raises these guys from the dead, do they automatically just get his feet? Is that part of the spell? And the armor, let's see how easily... Oh, it does. Oh, so this is going to allow for even more looks if you decide you want multiples. Oh, look at that. Oh, man, one of these guys is going bare-chested. That is great. Awesome rib sculpted detail. And I actually like the way, because, you know, for the actual connecting pieces, they use different plastic because the translucent plastic does have a tendency to be a bit more fragile. Which, again, I have no idea where that little piece came from. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to have one of them like this. Just straight up shirtless barbarian ready to go. I don't know which one. So, yeah, as you can see, already a lot of customization possibilities. You can just have straight up nude skeleton running around the battlefield. So if you buy multiples of this set, which, you know, I knew I wanted at least the one set, but there's a really good chance I'm going to buy a second set of these guys because they can look different enough for that. I do kind of wish there was a helmetless head, though. That would be cool. But it's fine. So he's great. All of his... Everything moves, the articulation all works like you want the articulation on these to work. They're great Scale-wise, that's going to drive me crazy where that piece came from. Looks great. Great looking Masters Universe skeleton figure. I love it. And then this one is different in that still got the yellow. This looks a lot like the bat that's on Skeletor's Battle Armor Skeletor's armor. Well, and I guess it's on the front of regular Skeletor as well. But you can see just different. We'll put his chest plate back on just for direct comparison here. Although actually, you know what, if I'm going to take a chest plate off, oh, you know what you could do? If you wanted to keep these a little more uniform, you could put this chest plate on one and this skirt on the other and just get rid of this stuff. But then you've still got the yellow helmet, so whatever. It doesn't matter. So anyway, you can see the differences in the coloring. This one has silver on the armor and the armbands, and then yellow on the helmet. But otherwise, they are pretty much identical. I mean, sculpt-wise, they're completely identical, which, like I said, is fine. Okay, now I kind of want to buckle him back up. Maybe I am gonna display them as is. I don't know. We'll see. So the buckles, kind of standard. We've seen these before, and they work really well. And the way that they're designed, they do not interfere with the arms being down at the sides like they did in the Classics line. So that's great. Okay, so we've got our two skeleton warriors. So we're going to put them over to the side and take a look at these weapons. I've got a great a great shield. Almost too much light. Hang on. I was kind of washing it out a little bit. Great shield with a sort of Skeletor-looking skeleton face on the front. An axe that we have seen before in the line. Just all that bright, looks glow-in-the-dark green, but is not in fact glow-in-the-dark. The pike that came with Scareglow and I believe Castle Grayskull also. Just kind of a standard issue sword. Also, I think a Grayskull extra. Oh wait, yeah, I guess that's a halberd, right? And that's just a spear. But again, that we've seen before, also in Grayskull. And then we've got a ball and chain that actually remind me a lot of the one that came with Demo Man, who I hope we're going to see in this line. Or Demo Man, depending on how you pronounce it. But also came with another character, and I cannot remember who it was. But anyway, these are all just repaints of weapons we've had before, which is 100% fine with me. These are supposed to be generic warrior guys. Like, they're not unique characters who should even have unique weapons. So I am all good with... Oh, and by the way, their wrists... Oh, I'm not going to force them too much, but they've got wrist joints as well that swivel and move back and forth. I really want to get that sword, that shield into his hand, and it does not want to go there. Oh my gosh, come on. Holy cow. Okay, so I like him with the shield and the spiked ball, the ball and chain, whatever. Their hands are not as rubbery as I would like them to be. The weapons really don't want to go in between the thumbs and the fingers. Like, at all. I might actually have to heat that up. So, I'll tell you what, for the time being, I'm going to give him a spear. He's going to have a spear and a shield. And this guy, well, oh my gosh, really doesn't want to hold that shield. That actually, I'm going to call that a actual design flaw, because that shield does not want to go in that hand at all. The grip in the hand is just too small for this to go into. I'm going to give it one more try here, and then we're going to move on, because I'm just kind of frustrated right now. You see, it's kind of pushing the thumb in and won't go behind it. Oh, and look, it's bending. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. I thought it was bending that up, but that's actually designed, curved out a little bit. Which is cool, except it's not helping me get this guy to hold the shield that is really just all I want is for him to hold that shield nicely. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't think I had it in his hand before, or in the other one's hand. But if you look, the bottom and the top of the handle are a little bit thicker. So if you push this all the way up, it's thin enough for this to clamp around like it's supposed to. All right. Which is still a pain, because the handle on this is very, very thick, but I'm going to turn this light back on, his grip just isn't that large. So here we go, we're going to do this too. We're just going to give him the axe, and then this guy can have the spear, because I've already got one glowing skeleton with that halberd or axe or whatever it is. So we're going to give him the spear. And there we go. All right. So there are our skeleton warriors equipped for battle. I am definitely ordering a second set, but now we've got to see just how well they glow in the dark on camera anyway, or on video. Okay, all the rest of the lights are out. We just have the one light remaining here, so let's hope this picks up and they glow really nicely. Oh, yes, they do. Look at that. Oh, man. Obviously, the back isn't going to glow quite as well because they've been face up this whole review, but look at that glow. Absolutely fantastic. These are glowy glow boys. Oh, I love them. Now I want like 20 of them. They are great. Man, when Mattel nails it, and they have like 98% of the time with Masters of the Universe Origins, when Mattel nails it, they really, really nail it. These guys are beautiful. Well done. All right. So there you go. Masters of the Universe Origins. Possibly Big Bad Toy Store. I can turn this other light on. Hang on. Possibly Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, but maybe just online exclusive. I'm honestly not sure. But they are great. I recommend them if you're collecting this line. They're from the mythology, but they haven't had... Well, they have had figures. Like I said, the Roton, the Classics Roton came with one. But these are obviously far superior because they glow in the dark. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about needless things. And until next time, sally forth.
Smash that like button if you like needless things.